Evet, saray nazırını takip edelim.
The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch magnificency.
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
Evet, geldik.
Im grimi et art ketzer. Daifen aden in karn eb marvut. Emir var emreis.
Bow. Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep the orde.
Weljen namen, wat kan favort?
Bakalım, özel bir konuşma galiba.
I thought you bowed before no man.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cirilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The wild hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
Neden ben?
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
Şöyle bayağı bir para ihtiyacımız var. Evet, bunu sadece ben de Ciri için yapıyorum.
Save your generosity for those whose homes your armies have raised. I'll do it for Ciri, not for your gold.
Your motives do not interest me. Only results. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid!
Evet, Mererid.
Take him to the sorceress.
Follow me, if the gentleman pleases. Please keep close. There
Saray
are many
nazırını takip
honorable
etmeye devam.
guests in the palace, whom the gentleman
Disgusts.
need not bother.
Bunlar ordu mu, süs mü? Ben anlamadım ya. Bir bakayım şunlara ya. Ha, bunlar süsmüş.
In the morning, and it's past noon.
Calm yourself.
What? Do you know who you're talking to, sir?
Ne yapıyorsunuz lan orada?
I'm Herivard II, Prince of Elander.
You seen us
Not
for
only am I made to wait here
Ja.
like some supper.
Nee. Raadsliden echt.
Evet, Mohan Voice.
Es sieht F's. Finster nein macht.
Wonderful Heart. Biraz böyle Fransızlara benziyor. Konuşmalar falan. Ne? Yaşlı ağaç gibi. İmparatorluk ağacı galiba.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Evet. Yennefer nerede? Burada mı?
Sharpened yet? Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants guild, but the church of the eternal fire and the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
Mm-hmm. And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
Vay be.
How about that? She's grown up.
Arkadaşlar bu Ciri'yi en baştaki videodan hatırlarsanız yani rüyasında.
A great deal has changed.
You haven't. Not a bit.
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt, before the Wild Hunt does.
The Wild Hunt? What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about it, really.
Evet. Peki Ciri nerede görülmüş?
So where's Ciri been seen exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconformed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
İlginç. Olur. Bence bunu çok da şey yapmayalım. Biz direkt yola çıkalım.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there.
Olur.
And Geralt.
Bu bilgiye
I know
ihtiyacım
it's
var.
wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me in one piece. I shall be waiting.
Evet. Bizim hatun gidiyor. Gelmişken sarayda tabi birazcık. Büyükelçi.
Ambassador Varatra? Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
Olur. Yaklaşalım. Şimdi ilk önce şunu sormak
Any
istiyorum.
news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenford, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep both. And both require coin and ships, and Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty.
Her zaman derler.
Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years.
İlk önce
First
bir
as a
konsolos,
consul,
sonra da
then as
büyükelçiymiş.
ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
Evet. Velen'deki durum nasıl?
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever. Perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control.
Kamplarına hiç
We've had
girilmem.
several
Birkaç
patrols
seviye
never
gözümüz
returned to
oldu.
their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain
Ya
Nordling,
buradaki konuşmalar çok uzun
former
sürüyor ya.
low-ranking officer in the I advise you well. Avoid him.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path. Yes, Geralt?
Şeyi sormadık. Evet.
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirne was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwin, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid.
Çakallara bak.
And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
That admiration I hear in your voice?
Radovid is our foe, but I cannot deny he is clever. He played us for fools, particularly dense ones at that. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
Evet.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it.
Oh!
Pardon. Burada neler varmış böyle? Bunlar kitaplar. Bunlara çok da ihtiyacımız yok ama burada bir şey var. Yennefer'a mektup. Fringilla Vigo. No, Geralt hakkında haber için teşekkürler. Anlaşılan her zaman 4 ay üzerine düşüyor değil mi? Aynen öyle. Hadi gidelim. Yok bir dakika. Neden yönlendiriyor beni? Sanırım şurası.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Evet, Velen'e seyahat ediyoruz. Şurada bir önemli işareti var. Bir saniye. Ama kim?
This is true. Northern women.
Benimle Gwent oynuyor, bu değil.
See you.
Ne işareti olan buymuş.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Evet, şu karttan bir de oynayalım. Oyunu başlat. Yeterli birlik kartı yokmuş. Nasıl yok ya? Neyse, oynayamadık.
Barbarians.
O ne ya? Çok havalı kızın yüzünden şey yapamadık. Evet, şimdi envantere geldiğimize göre avcı pantolonu, hafif zırh, altı zırh diyor. Şunu alalım o zaman. Hop. Bir zırh. 2. Eldiven aldık. Oo. Bu iyiymiş. 15. 25. Bir zırh. Bunu alalım. Bu neymiş? Amatör zırh, onarım kiti kalsın. Zayıf trigolar rune taşı. Yok, bunlar kalsın. Şimdi çelik silah, gümüş silah. Şunu bir alalım. Şimdi 42'den daha yukarı bir şey var mı bakalım. Baltayı geçin. Bomba. Bu neymiş? Küçük job. Motor silah. Zırh. İçin onu ekipman üzerindeki bir boş soketi yerleştir diyor. Ekipman üzerindeki. Şunu. Evet, şimdi daha iyi oldu. Evet, bu da işe yaramıyor. Neyse, oyunu gitgide iyicene çözeceğiz inşallah. Evet, şimdi 2 zırh dedik, 4 zırh, kaçmış 6 zırh. Vizima'daki kraliyet sarayı. Tuşuna bas diyor. Velen, Skali, Vizma'daki kraliyet sarayı. Seviye 5 diyor. Akbos'tan halletmiştik. 16. Bölge haritasını açalım. Bir tek bu mu? Asılmış adam ağacı diyor.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
Evet, şu an bir sonraki görevimize geldik. Velen. Kuzey Temerya. Evet, gelmemiz tam 5 gün sürmüş. Arkadaşlar, burada eşya gelişimleri yapmak biraz zor oluyor. Yani malzemeleri belli durumlarda kullanmak. Şuraya bak, herkes asmışlar.
Let's go.
Kurmuş gerek yok.
Come on. Let's go.
Saniye.
What was that about? One from either side. Cavalry swooped in from the wood. A wall of infantry marched from the swamp.
Step away. Chaplain's praying, can't you see?
Do not pass.
Go, go.
Evet, hızlı gidelim. Bir türlü gelemedik.
Unbind me before the next ones come.
When they come, I'll tend to them. Meanwhile, let's you and me chat. Like to know who I'm untying.
John Verdon. Served in the 10th Maribor Division.
Long way from your army.
The army don't exist no more. Black Ones smashed it to bits. I scarpered off into the woods just before that happened.
Kaçtın yani?
Join a group of refugees. Fucking bursting with patriotism they were. As soon as they learned I'd abandoned Temeria in her hour of need, they beat me down. Tied me up like a turkey, left me to the drowners.
Hadi edelim bari.
Fine, I'll help.
Oh, thanks. For a minute there, I was almost sure you'd leave me to die.
Edecektim de dedim neyse savaş
I'd
bu.
like to thank you somehow, but I've not a chip crown to my name.
Tough. I'll take the loss.
Thanks, Witcher. May you prosper on the path.